Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Reese,
Yeah.
why does it feel like we've done this before?
Uh, probably because we have.
Oh, that's right. But yet there's a difference about this one, and there's a reason of why my camera is off right now. Because I have to suck it up. And for at least the next 2 hours, my wife
Oh,
is my wife is going to be laughing. AJ will probably be laughing. Hell, the Bleacher Brothers will be laughing
don't.
because it is the East. And just as promised as last week, I'm continuing the trend. Therefore,
Oh Lord.
oh God, I have never felt more queasy in my life than having to wear this.
Uh,
But, but I
reasoning.
have, I have, I have a remedy. I have the medicine. I have something that will help
Right
me
there.
get through the next 2 hours.
All right, there,
You can go
Jason
through this.
Mraz.
Ladies and
Uh,
gentlemen, welcome to Collision Course The Divisions. Alongside my broadcast colleague, my brother from another mother, the original OC, the Black Ric Flair. And,
woo.
of course, I am yours truly, the original asshole, the man who apparently can take something like this and make it look classy instead of like Cowboys fans and making it trashy. I am the Captain Ron Johnson. Welcome to Collision Course of Divisions. Last week we sat here and we took on the North. Today we take the East to account. We take the
Yep.
East to the limits. And both East divisions actually look impressive. And I say this specifically for the reason of what has happened in the offseason. The fact that we have A.A. Ron Rodgers, we got him back in the saddle, back him in New York. He's the happiest kid in the candy store. And yet he has actually sat here and taken Vegas odds to a whole new limit when it comes to the Jets' chances of possibly making the playoffs and making it to the Super Bowl. That's how big that is. But
Man.
it's not just about the Jets.
Yeah. What's
We
up, Don
also
Juan,
got
by the way?
somebody else who decided to chime in. So I'm assuming we're going to go AFC East, then we're going to go NFC East. So I'm going to hold off on presenting that character in a matter of moments. But yes, I do have something in mind for that. But let's start with the AFC East.
All
Last
right.
year we had Buffalo and Miami make it to the playoffs side of the division. The Patriots just collapsed, and the Jets
Well,
earned your nickname. They earned your nickname last year as
yeah.
the JEST Jess. That's
Yeah.
exactly who they were.
Yeah.
Do you see any changes before we get into these schedules? Do you see any changes out of how those standings came out?
Yeah. I'm actually seeing Miami dropping. The Jets, I think will. Yeah, I see the Jets maybe contending, but yeah, that depends. That depends on like what they actually bring to the table and how quickly Rogers develops their chemistry to him. But it,
In the end, folks, it is indeed all about chemistry. As you can see behind me, the infamous list of collision belts are ready to be handed out, but that comes later. Just to give you guys a little quick heads up, there will be an actual list of collision preseason edition coming up. I believe we're actually going to do it. We're actually going to do it Monday following All In England. We're going to actually try to do that. I'm actually going to also write one prior to that, just so that way we can just have some fun with it. But I do see your point, though. Rodgers put a lot of pressure on the Jets to win by taking that massive pay cut. That's good in theory, but it's all about what you do when it's all on the line. That's the biggest thing. And that's what I want to see out of the Jets and Rodgers. I want to see that happen. But we can't forget our boy, because a couple of years ago, We were chanting his name. We were singing his praises. Because back then they didn't want him. When he was hot, they were all on him. Now he's kind of cooled down. And people are like, Mac who? His name is Mac Jones.
Who?
He's Mac Jones. And he's still that guy. He's still that guy.
Although
but then there's
Bailey Zappe's kind of hanging right
there. There's right there. The Zap man is definitely making noise.
Because if you develop both of them at the same time, yeah,
true.
Bill Belichick's going to have something that he hasn't had in a long time, namely 2 quarterbacks that he can actually have fun with. So.
But then there's the situation with Miami. We all know about the controversy with Tua and the doctors and the concussions. It was straight up a scene any given Sunday when it came to Tua last year. Now, are we getting the full-blown Tua? And indubitably, I will even use that word. Indubitably, we will get that full-fledged alcohol-filled.
Yeah.
Oh.
But there's also a Cheeto we got to worry about, too.
You know what? That's a good question. Who will have the better year, Mac Jones or Bailey Zapp? I honestly feel like Bailey Zapp showed some promise. Mac Jones should have known what he was getting himself into. The fact that he was basically the heir apparent to Tom Brady and his departure to Tampa Bay, Belichick apparently relied on him so much so, in fact, that in his first year under the helm, he was the guy that led the Patriots to the playoffs, only to basically get decimated and vitrified by the Buffalo Bills in wild fashion. But Bailey Zapp showed some promise last year, and that's going to be the biggest thing. Is that same, who are amongst these 2 quarterbacks is going to bring the noise when the Patriots hit that field?
Oh, I would try finding that out right now. Sorry, and let's kick it off with the team who won the East last year, the Bills, and boy, did they start off. As a matter of fact, Monday Night Football. Yeah. Hey, they get to be Aaron Rodgers' debut. Actually, we're just going to run through it, and then we'll go through. Then on a short week, they come back home to host the Raiders. Then they go to D.C. to play the Commanders. Then they go home to host the Dolphins. Then they head over across the pond to Julio England. Yeah, week 5. They'll actually be hosting the Jaguars. Then after that, they come back home for a Sunday nighter, hosting the Giants. Then they go up to Foxborough to see the Patriots. Then on a short week on Thursday night, they host the Bucks. Then in week 9, they go to Cincinnati, and boy, we remember that game. Yeah, by the way, that's going to be a Sunday night game. Then they come back home for a Monday night game hosting the Broncos. Then they host the Jets. Then after your Thanksgiving holiday, they go to Philly to play the Eagles. Then week 13, they have their bye week. Then after that bye week, they go to the Red Kingdom to face those defending Super Bowl champion Chiefs. Then they come back home to play the Cowboys. Then on a short week, they go. Yeah, they spend their Christmas weekend in LA to play the Chargers. Then they host the Patriots on New Year's Eve and then finish their season in South Beach.
Before we actually go into the Bills, I want to actually give a big round of applause, big salute to the man himself, the man who actually took to the field for the first time since that madness in Cincinnati, Damar Hamlin. Good to see him on that field last night. Good to see him doing what he does best, finishing up with 3 tackles in that game. Even Saturn had himself a little sprint off with one of the receivers. I'm actually happy about that part.
Yeah.
But the Bills Mafia has to be chomping at the bit. If there is ever a time for the Bills to step up and literally show out, this is the season to do it. They've got a pretty winnable schedule, and they're facing some new timers, some first timers. Obviously, facing Sean Payton and the Broncos and this new look Broncos, facing Aaron Rodgers and the Jets right out of the gate, facing Jimmy G and the Raiders, the Garoppolo Grinders. And then to top it all off, they got a nice little collision in the span of 2 games back to back with a pissed off Philly team and the man who proves that it is just too easy for him to win it all once again because it's free real estate. And then, of course, the infamous rivalry game between with the Dolphins, because we know as much as these two got respect for one another, there's gonna be some chippy, some choppy. There's gonna be it's gonna possibly turn into a hockey fight. There could be a skirmish, a kerfuffle, a scuffle, a brouhaha out of these two teams.
Yeah, you think like 3 to 4 teams were in conference. Yeah, 3 to 4 teams were in conference championships that they're going to be playing on the schedule, and
you know what? We'll answer that too.
I'm thinking it's not as winnable.
I feel like it's still. I mean, they're gonna stumble because we're expecting that. We're expecting that kind of stumbling out of the Bills. We know this is a team that has pretty much owned the East. They have taken the reins of the East from the Patriots. The Patriots haven't really been relevant since Tom Brady left, and that's what's going to haunt. That's going to haunt the Patriots. It's been that way. That Eagles, Chiefs, Cowboys, Chargers, that 4-way. I honestly, I see the Eagles beating them. I see the Chiefs beating them. I see them beating the Cowboys, which will be a good thing for the Bills fans, so they can stop having those nightmares about those 2 Super Bowls. And then I see them beating the Chargers. I just don't think the Chargers are there completely yet, because the Chargers still is that time that I still think about my head who their head coach is and what they did 2 seasons ago when they screwed themselves out of a playoff spot. Then, well, we all remember their little stint in the playoffs, and even they want to forget it because that was just plain flat out laughable in some cases. But we have to schedule, folks.
Yeah.
So let's run it down. Right out the back, Jets. I think they're gonna beat the Jets. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to end up stumbling in his first one. I'm not saying it's gonna be a butt fumble moment, but I just got too much faith. I got more faith in Josh Allen getting it done in the clutch than I do of Rodgers getting out in the clutch. If this was young Aaron Rodgers, it'd be a whole different story.
Yeah.
Oh, do you really? Really? You gotta ask that question? Wait. What was that score in that game again? I'm gonna have to check that score, basically of how it turned out for him, because we not gonna go into the barrage of stupidity that the Chargers put themselves into in that game between Joey Bosa. Huh?
I think it was like they blew like a 28-point lead or something like that. Yeah.
Ding. Yeah. Joey Bosa didn't do him any favors, but Joey Bosa, I'll get to you next Sunday. I'm not even thinking about you right now. You're irrelevant. You just keep your head down and just chill for a second, because I'll get to you momentarily. Right. But I see the Bills beating the Jets right out of the back.
I'm actually going the opposite way, and like Jets are gonna ride high. Plus, not to mention coming off of 9/11, yeah, it's gonna be.
AZ.
Going to be what's up, Penguin? Yeah, by the way, don't forget, everybody. Yeah, if you want to come on, we got the knocker room available. Just knock. We'll be more than happy to bring you on. But
we're all about the shenanigans.
But I'm feeling that, like I said, it's 9/11. You're up in New York. This is Rodgers' debut. And it's like that Jets crowd is going to be rabid because they want to see what this team's going to be able to do. Because now, preseason's all done. Now you ain't got to hold back anything anymore. And even though the Bills are going to give this a hell of a matchup because, like I said, they're going to be that team. But
polish a turd, it's still a turd.
Yeah.
That's what Rodgers is. Polish a turd, he's still a turd. What's going to happen if they end up losing this game? Is he going to take some blame? Is he going to take some blame because he couldn't get it done?
Yeah.
That's my biggest question. And he's lost this.
I have no choice, because let me tell you, you try to deflect in that New York media, not going to be a good look for you. Especially
they'll eat you alive.
Yeah. All right.
Which
Next,
brings us.
Raiders. Yeah, that's dumb.
I'm like Kansas to win, but I feel like the Garoppolo grinders will start stepping up and showing up in that game. I feel like it's gonna be a tight one because Jimmy G should be ready by then. The Raiders should be up to grabs. I'll say it's a loss for the Raiders, but it's not going to be about as much as people think it is. I still think that situation with Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs from last year's playoff game, it's still resonating in a lot of people's heads, including Diggs. Allen may be sitting here doing Verizon commercials, but Diggs has not forgotten how bad that loss was for the Bills.
Yep.
Washington,
Right.
no comment. I'm calling that a win. Then we got Miami.
Yep.
These teams like to split their season series.
Yeah, more times than not.
Ooh, we got an upset. Raiders not only cover, but win in an upset 2020. Oh, I like that.
And like I said, coming off a division rival on a short week, hey, Donald might be on something.
It would be a good point. But it brings Miami. Since we're talking about upsets, I'm taking Miami in this game. Yes, scary, ain't it?
Yeah. I would take Miami, but like I said, they've got way too many problems going on right now. And yeah, I don't know if Mike McDaniel can get this ship ready right now. And like I said, Buffalo's got a little receipt when it comes to the Dolphins too. So yeah, even though they did knock Miami out of the playoffs last year, but that's no.
But they barely knocked them out of the playoffs last year, so that's the receipt.
I have a little bit of a receipt.
It's like honestly, if Josh Allen's expecting to just beat them into the ground and just blow them out, I would not even recommend that because Miami, no matter how much internal struggles they're going through, they're still the team that almost knocked the Bills out in the first damn place.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, well, Allen even prefaced it by saying, like, even when they had their rematch before he said, "Yeah, we'll see y'all. Yeah, we're gonna see y'all for round 3," because he was almost expecting to see the Dolphins like in their first matchup. So, although that was like kind of before the whole DeMar Hamlin thing went down, but
true.
Yeah. Oh, at this match, I'm real interested in. Yep. Jags cross the pond at London. Which I know is going to piss my friend Kelly off because I know she hates getting up early on Sundays. But yeah.
I'm thinking she's probably going to be more pissed off at that British accent you just tried to dish out there, but I digress.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to take Jacksonville in this one. I'm actually going to take the Jaguars to win across the pond. I feel like with Buffalo, for some reason, it just seems like we just don't know how far this experiment is going to go, how big, how good. Because as I said, Bills Mafia wants that Super Bowl this year. They want that Super Bowl. They want to erase that 0 and make themselves at least a 1-4. And Josh Allen was the guy to be able to do it, but so far, no Super Bowls.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm taking the Jaguars because, well, basically, this is their home away from home. They love it over there, and like London loves them.
Facts. Sorry, but this is a different Jacksonville team. This is a team that knew for a fact they had to beat Tennessee to get into the playoffs. Then they literally just they sat here and went down in the against the Chargers, and then came back and beat that ass. So I'm actually going with this. I think Jacksonville has what it takes. I think they're going to not only beat the Bills, I think they're going to end up winning the division outright this time, and that way there won't be any kind of controversy around it.
Yep. Oh, now Big Blue.
The Bills of old could not get past the Giants. These Bills will get past the Giants. As much as Daniel Jones is growing with the Giants, and he is, I like this team. I like the Giants. But it's still the Bills. It's still these Bills. If they got enough balls to put each other through tables, they got enough balls to sit here and go in there and just slap the taste out of the Giants' mouths. So I'm going to take the Bills to beat the Giants and take out at least one of the demons from their Super Bowl nightmares.
Yeah. By the way, I gotta go back. Don Juan, that was epic right there. The Jaguars don't beat no tea and crumpets. Love that line.
He did one better. Big blue, big blow, as in beach.
Yeah. This is why we call this no filtered.
This is why he is the man. This is why we wanted him here with us just for these basic reasons there. Which brings us to New England.
Yeah.
I feel like the Bills are going to sweep New England. I think Bailey Zapp and Mac Jones, no matter who you have there, for some reason, neither one of them can handle that deep throw because there is just too much there. And plus, you got a healthy DeMar Hamlin who's got something to prove. I am actually going to go Bills to not just win this game, but just sweep the series with the Patriots.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, now that the presence of Tom Brady is no longer in Foxborough, the Bills feel comfortable going up there now. Yeah. Actually, his presence is nowhere in the NFL right now. But anyway, yeah, I'm taking the Bills.
Allegedly.
Yeah. And, well, speaking of Tom Brady, this is a perfect segue to the team that he left. Yeah. Thursday night in Tampa Bay. Oh, no, they're hosting Tampa Bay.
And with Baker Mayfield possibly getting the starting job, no. Even with Baker, as good as Baker Mayfield did for the Rams in his short time, I'm still going Buffalo on this one. No Tom Brady, big problems. That's the main reason why the Bucs pretty much were an intimidating factor, is that guy. And unfortunately, I expect a lot of posters saying enough from the clown because we know Antonio Brown is going to be still trying to make himself relevant this season. We're going to start it right off. Tampa Bay is going to lose this game. Buffalo's going to win it.
Yeah, I was about to say, they may have to turn to a champion down there in Tampa Bay.
True.
Yeah.
Bring back Doug Williams, damn it.
Yeah.
And reinstate Tony, damn it.
Oh,
yeah, I said it.
Yeah, he's actually got a new Twitter now.
Which brings us to Cincinnati. Oh, boy. This is going to be fun. Cincinnati. You know what? I'm actually going to say Joe Burrow. The Burrow-Chase connection has been a thorn in the Allen Diggs connection the entire time. You get a healthy Joe Burrow and a healthy Jamar Chase, I'm going to take them over a healthy Josh Allen and a healthy Jamar Chase. Burrow has proved that you don't have to run with the football all the time. I told you last season that Josh Allen was pretty much the white folks version of Michael Vick. Even Michael Vick met a pit bull he didn't like. Womp womp. I'm sorry, but yeah, Michael, you know I love you, bro. But I'm taking Cincinnati. I'm taking Cincinnati to win this game.
Yeah, like I brought up, like when we talked about this match last week, emotions are going to be high. I think they're going to be a little bit higher with Buffalo because, of course, this will be DeMar Hamlin's return to Cincinnati since January 3rd of this year.
Oh, that was low, Don. Damn, here we go. Hey, don't be barking up the wrong tree, Don. Damn it. He started something. Which brings us to Denver.
Denver, yeah.
Now, I struggle with this one just because I know Sean Payton is a guru and I know he's good at what he does. He's going to let Russell be Russell. Are we going to get Mr. Unlimited? Or are we going to get Mr. Unlimited Diarrhea? That's my question when it comes to this one. I got the Bills winning a tight one against Denver. That is if the real Russell Wilson stands the hell up.
Yep. Ooh, this one, I'm feeling the Bills too. But like I said, it all depends on like which rush shows up. And not to mention that the Bills know that they're going to have to go in because like Don Juan brought up, they're going to have they're going to have some tough games coming up in the second half of the season. So they've got to win some of these early ones.
3 straight.
Yep.
I'm saying no. I'm not saying 3 straight games. I'm saying 3 straight losses is going to be my next ones. I said they're going to lose to the Jets, they're going to lose to the Eagles, and they're going to lose to the Chiefs.
Yep.
I'm leaving it at that.
All right. Riding with the riding with the Jets on the all right. They're gonna avenge their opening night. Beat the Jets. Agree they lose to the Eagles. Oh, now the Chiefs one's gonna be tricky. Because Mahomes always because Mahomes and Allen always tend to get into a shootout somehow.
Where is this one going to be at?
Kansas City. Hey, but
Enough said.
Bills have won their last couple of years still.
This is true, but Mahomes proved in that Super Bowl that if he can take down Jalen Hurts, if he can outshine Jalen Hurts, he can outshine Josh Allen.
Yep. All right.
Wait. Did I just say what I think I just said? Did I just say what I think I just said?
Yeah.
No. Did I? Did I know?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Oh boy, here we go. All right, sorry folks, but if you're mad about it now, wait until next week when the Spirit we're talking about the West, because again, and we're gonna do it differently this time because it's gonna be too easy for Patrick Mahomes. Why? Well, because
it's free real estate.
Yes, we're going with that one. We used to use a good one, but now we're gonna bust out with the Venom one.
All right, then we're going to them people you're wearing right there.
I know you're watching there, honey. I love you, but Buffalo's winning this game. That's 2 demons they're exercising. If Washington was on their schedule, they'd at least get 3 of them. So I guess in Dallas's terms, it'd be 2. So it'd be 3 total. 3 demons they're silencing. But Washington's not on. Wait, Washington is on. Oh wait, they're winning that one too. And the Giants. They're exercising all their demons in one season. Just won't win a Super Bowl, but hey, at least they exercise the Super Bowl demons.
All right, then on a Saturday night, Christmas weekend in LA against the Chargers.
I don't trust the Chargers. I don't. I'll be honest. I don't trust the Chargers. They kept that craptastic coach. And I guess it's more along the lines of which version of Joey Bosa is going to show up. The one that's going to sit here and put some stank on it, or the one that's just going to stank. But I'm taking the Bills in that one. I'm taking the Bills because, quite frankly, I trust them a lot more than I trust the Chargers. Because again, they got Brandon Staley still as head coach, which is a dumb idea right out of the gate. Give me Buffalo. In fact, I'm gonna actually do you one better. I did say they were gonna have three straight losses: the Jets, the Eagles, and the Chiefs. I'm gonna say they're gonna finish off with 4 straight wins: Dallas, Chargers, Patriots, and Dolphins.
Yep, and I've got them winning their final 3 as well. So there we go. All right, next up. Yep, we're gonna. Yeah, and although we're not going to lose our hairline, we're going to take our talents to South Beach with the Dolphins, and let's take a look at their schedule. Yeah, folks,
yeah, I just caught that one. Damn, that was savage.
Yeah, and keep in mind, this was from a person who actually likes LeBron on the show. All right, and let's go to let's see. They're going to start off 2 on the road with Chargers and Patriots. And by the way, that Patriots game will be a Sunday nighter. Then they have their home opener against the Broncos. Man, is everybody hosting against the Broncos for home openers? I don't know. All right. And of course, going to the Bills. Then they host the Giants and the Panthers. Then they host the Eagles. That game will also be a Sunday night game. Then they go to Philly in that one. My bad. Then they host the Patriots. Then they're going to Germany to play the Chiefs. Then they're going to have a bye week. Then they host. Yep. Then they host the Raiders. Yeah. Oh, and then the first of Black Friday, they go to New York to play the Jets. Yep. Then they go to DC to play the Commanders. Have a Monday nighter at home against the Titans. Then they host the Jets and the Cowboys. And then go to Baltimore on New Year's Eve and then finish their season in Buffalo.
You know how you said that Miami was going to slump?
Yep.
I started looking at that schedule, and as you were reading it out, I'm like, yeah, I feel like they're going to slump. Mainly because they're going to start the season with a loss to the Chargers. And then they're going to beat New England. But then they're going to turn around and lose to Denver. That's the first three right there. They're going to be 1-2 to start out the season, and they're going to need to start figuring some stuff out.
Man. Yeah, I want to tell you what. Yeah, I'm giving them an 0-3 on this one. Actually, I got them. Actually, I may have them starting 0-4. Yeah, but yeah, I think they turn it around against the Giants. I think they actually take the Panthers, but then yeah, that's where this gets ugly.
I say they're going to lose to the Bills the first time. No. They're going to beat the Bills the first time, then beat the Giants. They're going to escape Carolina. I feel like Bryce Young might actually show out in that game. So it's going to be really interesting. Bryce Young versus Tua. I kind of like that, honestly. It's Alabama going beast mode. But I like them beating that one. I have them losing to Carolina, losing to Philly, but then New England. Fucking New England. Yep. I see them beating New England the first time, but losing the second time. And then in Germany, it don't matter. If I can find its free real estate in German, I will find it, just so I can sit here and say it in German.
We'll get the translation somehow before this.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna look that up now while we're sitting here on the air.
Yeah. I'm like feeling that way. Then when they come back, yeah, things don't get any nicer because I think they're beating her. I think they beat the Raiders. Oh no, actually they're gonna lose to the Raiders after that. Then lose to the Jets too. I think they'll beat the Commanders and the Titans. But then after that,
Ich Immobilien.
Even though
there's my
home, yeah.
That's the best I got. Ich mein what? No.
Yeah.
Wait, really? No. We need to figure it out.
Yeah, we'll get the pronunciation at some point.
Yes, we're going. Yeah. I'm gonna find this out somehow, some way. Matter of fact, what is its free real estate in German?
Yeah,
it ain't helping me.
Yeah,
anyway, go ahead.
But the Dolphins are going to give a nice Christmas gift.
What Christmas gift?
Simple. They're going to beat the Cowboys.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of an accurate thing.
Ike benign. Thanks, Don. Yeah.
So yeah, I have them to see losing to Kansas City, losing to the Garoppolo Grinders, losing to Aaron Rodgers, then turning around, snapping that losing skid, beating Washington, Tennessee, the Jets, and the Cowboys, and then losing the last two with Baltimore and Buffalo.
Yep. All right, there we go. All right, now heading up to Hoodieville, aka Foxborough. Patriots. Oh boy. This one's
gonna have some nuts in it.
Yeah. Kicking off, they're gonna host the Eagles to start the season. Then they have a Sunday night hosting the Dolphins. Then they go to New York to play the Jets, go to Dallas to play the Cowboys, host the Saints, go to Vegas to play the Raiders. Then they host the Bills, go to Miami. Then they will host the Commanders. And then in week 10, they're going to Germany as well to play the Colts. Patriots will be the home team in that game. Then they'll have bye week. Then they go to New York to play the Giants. Then they'll host the Chargers. Then they have a Thursday night in Pittsburgh against the Steelers. Then they have a Monday night hosting the Chiefs. Then they spend Christmas Eve, in Denver. New Year's Eve.
That's some good shit.
Then finish their season at home against the Jets.
I had them starting at pretty much the first 5 games. I have them 3-2. First 2 games are going to be a loss. Philly and Miami. Then I have them beating the Jets the first time, beating the Cowboys, and beating the Saints.
Okay. All right, I have them lose to the Eagles, come back and get the Dolphins. They'll lose to the Jets and the Cowboys somehow. But I think they come back and get the Saints back. They get the Saints back.
Don't worry, we'll be talking about them Saints in 2 weeks, so don't worry. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a lot to talk about with Derek Carr.
Yeah. All right, and then let's see. At the Rams, that'll be
You know who they are.
Yeah.
Is the Patriots versus the Garoppolo Grinders.
Yeah. Bills Dolphins covered that one. They'll come back, beat the Commanders. I think they'll beat the Colts in Germany. They should, but although I will say this though, I am curious. Actually, this one I probably would have expected more with the Chiefs game in there. But if I catch anybody doing the Alex Wright dance, I'm just saying that would be epic. Hey, just saying.
Okay, wait, hang on. So I have them losing to Vegas, losing to Buffalo, beating Miami, beating Washington, losing to Indy and Germany, beating the Giants. At least to start. At least that way everybody knows.
All right, then I have them coming back, beating the Chargers, losing to both the Steelers and the Chiefs.
What?
And the Broncos.
Whoa. Kenny Pickett? You haven't listened to Kenny Pickett?
Yes.
There's a reason why his last name is Pickett. Because you're guaranteed at least one interception out of this guy. He is Eli Manning, the dark version.
So, he's nowhere close to being Eli. Again, stop it.
Oh, wait. Actually, you're right.
Yeah.
See, the difference between Kenny Pickett and Eli Manning is Eli Manning has 2 Super Bowls. Kenny Pickett's got none. That's the only difference. That is it. Are you kidding me? Oh my God!
That's gonna wind up changing because he'll have at least 2. All right, but then again, let's see.
We got
lose to the Broncos. They're gonna
lose to the Chiefs, lose to the Broncos. I have lose to the Bills and lose to the Jets.
Yeah,
I have them pretty much losing out.
It's the finale, but here we go. Only because they're home. And it's speaking of those Jets.
Oh boy, here we go. I need to find I need to find something. There we go. There it is. If we're going to talk about the Jets, I want to at least see if I can find that one clip. There we go. And just because of the fact that it's probably YouTube and they're probably saying give us hell for it, screw it. We're gonna go with it. Let's see if they actually let us do it.
Ron, where are you? Where is Ron right now? No Ron, huh? Well, you better be sick, dead, or mute, Ron.
Here? Oh, man.
Ayahuasca.
Why didn't you answer me the first time I said it, huh? I'm just asking, I said it like 4 times, so why didn't you say it the first time I said Ron?
Because it's pronounced Aaron?
Son of a bitch! You done messed up, Ron!
That's all I need right there. Folks, the Jets are going to become a big deal to a lot of people in New York. You know how much to be happy about? But they are excited. They got Ron fever, which means they're probably chugging on ayahuasca too. But, Reese, run down their schedule real quick, please.
All right. Then, like I said, kicks off Monday night. Yeah, 9-11, they're hosting the Bills. Then they turn around and go to Dallas to play the Cowboys. Then they'll host the Patriots and the Chiefs, and that Chiefs game will be a Sunday night game. Then they go to Denver. Then they host the Eagles before having their bye week. Then go to New York to play the Giants. Come back
Border
home.
war.
Yeah, come back home to host the Chargers. That'll be a Monday night game. Then they go to Vegas for a Sunday night in Sin City. And hey, that actually sounds like the good name of a movie title.
Good
Then
point.
they go to Buffalo, host the Dolphins on Black Friday, which, by the way, you catch that game on Amazon Prime. Then host the Falcons and the Texans, go to Miami to play the Dolphins, spend Christmas Eve at home with the Commanders. Then on Thursday night, they go to the Dog Pound and finish their season in Foxborough against the Patriots.
Now, I'm going to put a lot of pressure on the Jets this year. The Jets claim that this is going to be their year. They're doing something that another certain team usually does around this time. That being said, I have them going right in the first 5 games. I have them going 3-2. Losing to Buffalo, beating Dallas because, in his words, he's owned them. He's owned them his whole career. After them beating New England, losing to Kansas City, and then beating Denver. That's their first 5.
All right,
But they're escaping Denver because for some reason he can't seem to decipher the Sean Payton puzzle. But there's another puzzle he can't decipher either, and I'll get to that later on.
Oh yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I got him 3-2. I got him starting 3-0, but then they turn around. KC and Denver being losses, and who do the Eagles have before this game? Because that one might swing this one.
Really?
Oh, they got the Rams before that game. Yep. That's what I was saying. No, wait a minute. Let me see who the Eagles played that week before get to that game. Yeah. Yeah, I'm taking the Jets on that one too. So I'll have them 4-2 going into their bye week.
I'm losing to Philly, beating the Giants, beating the Chargers, losing to the Raiders. Y'all heard that right. For some reason, Aaron Rodgers can't solve the puzzle. Of Jimmy G. And I feel like even in Vegas, the man's going to be laughed at because he can't seem to keep any woman satisfied. Just ask Danica. And Jimmy G, he's got that lifetime strip tab. So all you got to do is just basically find a woman that can fake it with Rodgers. He's probably going to win that game. So I'm going to the Garoppolo Grinders on this one.
All right. Let's see. Wait a minute. I was about to say, wait a minute. With the Jets and the Giants playing each other, can you really call this a road game for either team? Even though Jets will be the road team in this one? No,
Don Juan. What I'm saying is that AA Ron has a little bit of a short issue. He can throw the ball deep, but he can't throw it deep. If you smell what the captain's cooking.
Let's see. Jets, I'm going to have them. All right. Actually, no, I'm going to give Shocker. I'm going to have them losing to the Giants on this one. Turn around, beat the Chargers, and then I'm going to ride with you on this one. They will lose to the Raiders, lose to the Bills, come back.
I got them beating the Bills, beating the Dolphins, beating the Falcons. And then losing to Houston, and then losing to Miami. Why do I have them? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Why do I say Houston? Because despite his garbage performance over the weekend, I think C.J. Stroud is actually going to beat Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
I had them losing to Houston, losing to Miami.
Yep. They're not losing to Houston. But, yeah, they will lose to Miami.
It's Rodgers. By this time, he would have probably already passed the buck and blamed everybody else for the fact that the team is the way that they are.
Yeah. All right. They'll beat the Commanders, lose to the Browns. I actually got to lose their final 2.
I have them losing. I have them beating the Commanders, beating the Browns, and then losing to the Patriots.
Yep.
But I agree with you as far as the changing of the guard when it comes to basically the Jets and the Dolphins and the Bills, because that's the 3 main teams I'm going to be focused on. Only because of the fact that the Jets, no matter who the hell is that, you got a Hall of Famer in Aaron Rodgers. I will give him that much credit as your quarterback. If you don't sit here and show up and show out and at least make it to the point where there's a little bit more pressure on Buffalo to perform than there was last season, then this was just a damn bust. Oh, wait, that's right. I forgot who the offensive coordinator is for the Jets. It's that sorry nutsack Nathaniel Hackett. Yeah, remember Nathaniel, right? He was what you would call the most mediocre head coach, and that's as nice as I can make it, in NFL history. He was as bad as Steve Spurrier.
Yeah, nah, I'll say worse. But
how about Nick Saban?
Can I change half of my picks now?
We could go Nick Saban.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, now that you brought that up, can I rescind half of my picks now? Because I've actually forgotten Nathaniel. Yeah, that's like, how does Nathaniel Hackett have a job, period?
We all know why.
Yeah.
But. And here's the fairness. Who's winning this division? Is Buffalo about to take this division again? Or will the Jets or Dolphins or Patriots put the pressure on? Who do you see is going to win the AFC East?
Not as comfortably as they did the last 2 seasons, but I'm going to give this one with the Bills. But I could just as easily see the Jets or the Patriots doing it again, because let me tell you, the one thing that we have not mentioned is that, yeah, even though like he's been like a little bit on a slump side, but Bill Belichick is still Bill Belichick.
This is true.
And when you're not paying attention to him, that's when he's at his worst. And
snatches your chain like he's Debo.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell you this right now. If a lot of people wind up underestimating these Patriots, yeah, they're going to make a lot of people look foolish. And we all remember what happened the last time nobody paid attention to a Patriots team. Yeah, that was when, yeah, sorry.
The GOAT was born?
Bring up a bad memory here, but yeah. Yeah, we had to bring up 2001, 2003, 2004. Yeah, the 2017. Good. Yeah, I had to bring up a lot of those, y'all. Yeah.
Wait, you're sitting here thinking the Jets are going to put up. Okay, when I'm going to think about the Jets with Nathaniel Hackett and Aaron Rodgers, I'm just thinking of one thing in my head. Just one.
Oh, hell no.
Best way I can put it, votes. I see this being Buffalo's division, and they're just waiting for somebody to knock them off this pedestal.
Yeah.
Do I feel like Tua, the Cheetah, and Waddle? Do I feel like Jalen Waddle will be able to get it done for the Dolphins? Of course. Do I think that the Patriots are going to start actually realizing that they really should have sat here and got better on the offense? Of course. I think the biggest threats to the Bills are going to be the Jets and the Dolphins. The Jets mainly because the formula worked for Hackett and Rodgers in Green Bay. I just want to see if it's going to work outside of Green Bay. And this is one of those times where Don Juan's questions going to have multiple meanings. Can he measure up on the field, in the interviews, in the accountability, and in the strip club? That's what it's going to come down to. That's the only movie for.
or that last one, that one might more go to Jimmy G, but that's another story for another time. But
I'm almost certain Jimmy G basically, there's a reason why basically Jimmy G got that lifetime time pass with that strip club, man. It's like, he is the man. It's like, this is Jimmy G. It's like, I'm sorry, but Jimmy G is just that guy that makes women go, huh? He's the guy who does it.
Yep.
If you can basically sit here and hit on a married woman on national TV and her husband literally sits there and says, thank you, Jimmy G. That's gangsta. Jimmy G is probably the only white guy, him, Taysom Hill, are the only two white guys I know that can pretty much sit here walking to the blackest neighborhood and drop the N-bomb if they want to. That's how gangsta Jimmy G is.
Yeah. That's like you're gonna call. Yeah, Gigolo Jimmy. Yeah, and I don't mean like heavenly bodies.
Wait. Are we gonna call it the Garoppolo grinders or the Gigolo grinders? I mean, we could go either way.
It could. No, I'm just saying Jimmy himself is just.
Folks, we will let you guys pick it.
He won't do that heavenly bodies dance like.
We will put a poll on X, aka Twitter, aka Elon Musk's little illegitimate bastard child. Starting tomorrow, where we will put on a poll that sits there and says, quite simply, should we call them the Garoppolo grinders or the Gigolo grinders? And you guys get to decide. It's in regards to the Raiders. That's how it's gonna come to. We're gonna do that, folks. Before we switch conferences, though, as I told, and now Reese has no idea I did this. No idea what I'm about to do, but he will know who it is because he will be laughing his ass off. We're going to the NFC East, and we already know who's gonna be running their mouths about the NFC East. My wife has already started. She's conned my daughter into this madness. She's thinking about getting something for the dog for a nice little mess. And I know which one she's actually going for. And I'm pretty much, she and I are fighting about that one right now. But I digress. Before we go to the East, somebody apparently already has something to say about the aforementioned NFC East. And well, or just the NFL for that matter. And just out of curiosity, Reese, I will give you one simple hint. I'm a grown man.
Oh,
This is our year, Sean. This is our year. Sean Lee playing? I'm just glad Donovan Wilson isn't out for the year. Zach Martin is underpaid. He's the best guard in the NFL. Pay the man. Dak wants him paid too. Who is Jalen Marino Cropper and how did he go on draft? He's my pet cat for camp. Who's your pet cat? Our receivers are going to be way better this year with Brandon Cooks. I know we should have never traded Amari Cooper. How long are you going to hold on to that? Michael Gallup wasn't fully recovered last year. Watch what happens this year. Jalen Tolbert looks like he's taking a big leap this offseason. He better. As long as our receivers aren't turning catches into interceptions, we're going to be fine. Tony Pollard season. Miss Dan Snyder. Diggs got paid. Our secondary is going to be elite for years to come. Can you dig it? This means we get 5 more years of Aiden Diggs too. Opposing teams are happy we paid Diggs. Keep that same energy when you pick 6 as your team. Diggs and Stephon Gilmore is going to be deadly. Micah Parsons has been grinding this offseason. I feel bad for QBs. He's going to be on the edge full time now too? Sheesh. Dak won't throw double-digit interceptions again. They literally misquoted Dak. He didn't even say that. So Justin Herbert gets paid and no one questions his playoff wins. Must be nice. I really think Mozzie Smith's going to be a difference maker in the run defense. Who's going to be RB2? Malik Davis looked good last year. If any running back gets injured, do we bring Zeke back? I want to see what Deuce Vaughn can do. Man, I was hoping Saquon held out the whole season. How do we still have to play Aaron Rodgers this year? This man is a menace. I think Kevontae Turpin House is 3 to 4 this year. How has Terrence Steele been looking at camp? I'm just glad the Eagles finally have to play some good teams this year. How you gonna talk trash when you beat the 4th string quarterback on the Niners? When does the Jerry Jones Netflix documentary come out? I'm not gonna say we're gonna win the Super Bowl this year. Every year I say it, we don't win. The Dallas Cowboys will win the Super Bowl.
There it is.
I'm a grown man.
But because he sat here and mentioned them twice in that one, and just because of my brother, this one's for you, my dude.
damn.
Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory.
You're welcome.
Exactly.
Folks, the NFC East is still going to be the hottest. That's the question right now. The NFC East is going to be the hottest division out of the NFC. And yes, this is a tough thing to say, but it's accurate. Last year, they had not one, not two, but 3 teams out of that 4-team division make the playoffs last year. And the Washington Commanders, yes, a little short, but still was fighting for a spot. Obviously, did not work well for the Giants because after practically pitch slapping the Vikings in their backyard, no less, they turned around and lost to eventual NFC champion Philadelphia Eagles. As for the Cowboys, well,
they finally got past the Tom Brady curse.
Yeah.
Only to lose to a man. Hold on, man. Say, I'm gonna channel my inner Stephen A on this one. Y'all lost to a third-string rookie quarterback. Not only that, you lost to a man who was Mr. Irrelevant.
No. You know what? Just because of the fact that I just can't stand Stephen A, but yet he did have a point on this one, and I kind of just wanted to go, wait. It's just like, wait, Jose. I'm sorry, Stephen A, but you deserve this one. So, Stephen A, I hope you're watching. This one's for you, brother.
But then I saw my boys. I saw that brother Keyshawn. I know it's hard to be in front of that camera right now. I saw my man Swagoo, and I just said to myself, damn, 2 Cowboys have shown up on First Take today. How could I possibly be upset when I have that placed before me on a silver platter? Talk about Christmas coming early and late, whatever way you want to look at it. I'm good all of a sudden. I'm very good. What's up, fellas? How you doing?
What's up?
How you doing? First Take to the house. Let's go.
I like what the defense did. The offense just didn't show up.
Shut up! Did you really think you was going to escape me today? Shut up! What did I tell you was going to happen? What did I tell you was going to happen? How do you do? No matter how good they look, when the lights shine brightest, they will crumble.
Just 2 throws that I can't have. You can't have in the playoffs. You can't have when you're trying to beat a team like that.
Stephen A., what are you drinking?
I'm just drinking a little tea. Just a little tea.
I thought you were drinking some tears.
Huh? What is it? Oh! I thought that Ezekiel Elliott still mattered. Evidently not to Kellen Moore and Mike McCarthy because he didn't do but so much yesterday.
The Dallas Cowboys had a chance in that game. That's what's so painful.
Deep out to the left, it's intercepted. Dallas has turned it over twice today.
The fact of the matter is, Dak Prescott is primarily responsible for losing that game yesterday.
Yes, folks. Exactly what you said.
By the way.
Go ahead. I'm trying to muster in my head. How is it possible that even after all this time, they didn't get rid of the coach? They let their star running back walk, and they kept Dak, and yet people still saying this is our year?
Yeah.
Bruh.
And let's not forget the most important part.
Please.
That Jerry's still the owner. But, yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to be able to stop right there, but you know I can't. You know I can't because we're talking about these. We're talking about these. So of course I'm gonna go ham. Therefore, Stephen A., pick up where you left off, brother.
A mediocre team and Big D. That what makes this funny. How about the Cowboys?
How about the Cowboys?
Somehow, when the count just wait, they will let you down. The accident, they will mess it up. Just wait. The accident, they will let you down. Just wait. The accident, waiting to happen. interception of success. Tony Romo throw the football. Are you kidding me? That's pride, not a catch. Really? That's funny. Big D, teasing you. This is what they do. Walking the weed show from on cue. Accident, something will go wrong. The accident of the big Jumbotron. Accident, gone. I recognize it's a black cat running around that franchise. Say it with accident, they will mess it up. Just wait. The accident, they will let you down. Just wait. The accident, the accident, the accident, waiting to happen. It will happen. How about the Cowboys? How about the Cowboys? Some way, somehow, when they count, just wait. They will let you down. The accident, they will mess it up. Just wait. The accident, they will let you down. Just wait. The accident, the accident, the accident, waiting to happen. It will happen. I'm predicting they're gonna be irrelevant. I'm predicting an absolute embarrassment for the last decade and a half. They make me laugh. All the talent that they have is unbelievable, man. Big D, teasing you. This is what they do. Walking the weed show from on cue. Accident, something will go wrong. The accident of the big Jumbotron. Accident, gone. I recognize it's a black cat running around that franchise. Say it with accident, they will mess it up. Just wait. The accident, they will let you down. Just wait. The accident, the accident, the accident, waiting to happen. It will happen.
How about them Cowboys?
You know what? I still crack up how even though it was at MetLife when it was the Giants, how they actually had a black cat actually running around in a Cowboys game. I was like, I was wondering if Steve Name is ever going to speak that in experience, but anyway. Let's get on to the NFC East. How about
so let's go and go to the East because this is gonna be fun.
Yep. All right, kicking it off first. Philadelphia. What did Don want right this time?
How about them Cowboys?
The not now boys. All right, start with the Eagles. Of course, like I said, they will be kicking off their season in Foxborough. Yep, against Patriots. Then they'll turn around on a Thursday night home opener against the Vikings. Then they have a Monday night in Tampa Bay. Then they'll come home to play the Commanders, go to LA to play the Rams, then go to New York to play the Jets. Yep, then they will host the Dolphins, go to DC to play the Commanders. Then they will host the Cowboys. And before they headed to the bye week, then a Super Bowl rematch on Monday Night Football. They will go to Kansas City to play the Chiefs. Then they'll come back home to host the Bills and the 49ers. Then they'll go to Dallas for a Sunday night game. Go to Seattle. Christmas Day, they're home against the Giants. New Year's Eve, they're home against the Cardinals. Then they'll finish their season up at MetLife again against the Giants.
Mm.
How is it that we always have these seasons where there's always these seasons where the Eagles always got to go up to MetLife twice or something, or go to somewhere twice in the same season to beat a road team both times?
It's probably because of the fact that it's the Eagles and they're that damn good. You know what? I'm actually gonna say it. I feel like the Eagles are pissed. They're angry. They're bitter. They're probably going to make damn sure that every single one of those zebras on the field recognizes who the hell they are before they even get to the playoffs. I got them going 4-0 to start the season. That's how much confidence I have in this Eagles team.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same. Yep, I'm feeling the same way. But then turn around. Yeah. Then I got them losing 2 straight, but they'll come back around and win 3 straight. So let's see.
I have them losing to AD, and then I actually this was going to throw you off. I had them beating the Jets. I had them beating Aaron and the Jets. I had them beating the Jets, but I had to lose to the Rams. Then turn around, beat the Jets, beat the Dolphins, beat the Commanders, beat the Cowboys because it's the Cowboys.
Right, so
but that Super Bowl rematch?
Yep.
Nah. No, fam.
Not in Red Kingdom. Yeah.
Oh, God. It's going to happen again, isn't it?
Yep.
It's happening again. And it'll happen again. Yep. Go, dip it, Bobby. Here we go.
Yep.
It's still too easy for Mahomes to show that the Super Bowl was not a fluke. Because...
Hit it, Venom.
It's free real estate.
Just put that out there, folks.
Yep. All right. Then I got him turning around, beating the Bills and the Niners.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I guess I should have kept going.
Yeah, though. Beat the Seahawks. Yeah, beat the Giants road, or beat the Giants home, and the Cardinals. I think I'll turn around and they'll give the road game away because probably might not matter by that point.
So let's see. I had them beating Buffalo, beating the Niners. You know what? I'm actually going to say they're going to sweep the Cowboys. I'm going to have them beating Seattle because I still don't trust Geno Smith's ass. I have them, and here's a shocker, I have them losing at least one to the Giants. Whether it be the one before in week 16 or it's the one after. But I have them losing at least one to the Giants and then beating Arizona. I see them clinching the East because, again, there has not been a team that's shown me that they want that division any bigger than the Eagles.
All right, then. Yeah, boy.
Who we got?
This is Captain. Yeah. Hey.
Oh, wait. I want her to make sure. Because I just sent her a little picture just to show her that I'm a man of my words. But now, let's just do it now.
Didn't I tell you? It was just a matter of time. I told everybody, just wait. Be patient. What can't go wrong will go wrong. And sure enough, those Cowboys didn't let me down. I tried to tell you, didn't I? Now, I reckon you guys, you Cowboy fans out there, a little bit hurt right now. I understand. Because over the last couple of weeks when y'all won some games, y'all ignored that sub 500 record. You ignored that porous defense. You ignored all of it. Because you said, hey, even though it's the NFC least, it's still a division. And as a result, we gonna end up in the playoffs. That's what you thought, didn't you? Well, I'm so sorry to break the bad news to you, but those Cowboys are going home. You're gonna watch the Redskins tonight going up against those Philadelphia Eagles. The Giants might win the division. Doesn't matter. See the job Joe Judge is doing. See the job Mike McCarthy's doing. But I give you this. You waited till the last game of the regular season to do it. Tease those Cowboy fans. I love it. Happy New Year! How about them Cowboys? See you on First Take tomorrow.
And that is why I love what I do. Because, yes, the Cowboys were good last year. Yes, they were. They didn't impress me, but they impressed themselves enough to get themselves in the playoffs, which I gotta give them props. Yes, they cost me having to wear this jersey last season on one of our original collision courses. It was Aftermath, I believe.
Yep.
But I have confidence this year. I got more confidence than pretty much Cowboys fans because I know they're treading. They're water. Their quarterback and their top primetime corner smack talking each other during practice. And then, of course, Shady McCoy LaShawn Shady McCoy had the temerity to say that the Cowboys have enough talent to make it to the Super Bowl and win it on paper.
Yep.
Dude, are you trying to jinx a football team, bro? Because Cowboys fans, they take that seriously. Let's keep in mind, LaShawn McCoy's been running his mouth roughshod for months. But for him to actually sit here and actually put that much pressure on Dallas and McCarthy and these Cowboys, oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I almost feel bad for him.
Ran through,
But, well, since we got to talk about them, I don't know if we want to talk about them now, or we'll wait till they make them the last team we discuss. I'll leave it up to you.
let's get out the way now.
All right.
Kicking off, they will have a Sunday night in New York where they will visit the Giants. Then they'll turn around and have their home opener against the Jets. Then they go to the desert to play the Cardinals. Then they'll turn back around and host the Patriots. Then they have a Sunday night in San Francisco. Yep. Then they have a Monday night in LA where they'll play the Chargers before they have their bye week on week 7. Then they'll turn around and host the Rams. Then they'll go to Philly. They'll have their home game against the Giants. Then they get to come to Carolina and before having Thanksgiving at home against the Commanders. Then they'll also have another home game Thursday nighter against the Seahawks. Then they'll have a Sunday night home game against the Eagles. Good Lord, what a layoff. Then they'll go to Buffalo, go to Miami on Christmas Eve. Then Saturday night game, they will. By the way, that'll be on both ESPN and ABC because with the New Year's being on a Monday, there's going to be no game, obviously. They will host the Lions, and then they'll finish their season going to DC.
So, and yes, Don Juan, it is a Witten jersey. This is one of the first jerseys I bought her. And unfortunately, I had to wear this. Mainly because of the competition between myself and her, because I'm a Rams guy. She's a Cowboys girl. You should already know this by now. That being said, I have them starting the season, the first 5 off at 2-3. I have them beating the Giants, losing to the Jets, beating Arizona, but then losing back-to-back to New England and San Francisco. Why haven't I losing to New England, you ask? This is why. It's because it's the Cowboys. It's because it is the damn Dallas Cowboys, and they will lose. This is what they do. They find ways to lose when they're not supposed to lose. Do we got to go back to that NFC divisional playoff game last year with the Niners? Should we need to, we don't even need to prove it. They proved it against San Francisco. Against San Francisco with the worst ending to a football game I had ever seen. You literally had Zeke as your center.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Does that top them getting eliminated the year before by the Niners when Dak didn't know how to stop the clock?
I'd say it is right there tied for the 2 most embarrassing, excruciating losses in Dallas Cowboy playoff history. Even worse than Jerry Jones blaming it on the rain in L.A. Even worse.
Let's see. How do I have them starting this one off? I actually still have them lose it to the Giants. Yeah, because see now if they was home, they'd probably won. But yeah. Let's see. Did I give him the Jets one? Nope, actually I didn't give him that one. Beat the Cardinals. Beat the Pats, but then losing to both the Niners and the Chargers. So I'm going to give going into their bye week.
Honestly, I don't think they're going to beat Brock Purdy, so I'm just going to put it like that.
Yeah.
I have them beating the Chargers, and yes, I'm calling like I see it, losing to the Rams, losing to the Eagles, beating the Giants, beating the Panthers. So I have them literally at this point, I think I have them at 5-5
All right, coming out and yeah, there's going to be some revenge there for this one. So
Revenge.
yeah, I actually see them losing to the Rams. Yeah, definitely lose to the Eagles. They'll come back, beat the Giants, because like I said, those two tend to split a lot. Then losing to Carolina just because they left to spoil their holidays. But they'll come back, beat the Commanders and the Seahawks. And all right, they'll run 3 straight, but then
I got them beating the Giants, beating Carolina, beating Washington, beating Seattle. So I had them winning 4 straight. Then I had them losing 2 straight, Philly and Buffalo. I had them losing the season series with the Eagles, and then losing to Buffalo, and then bouncing back and beating Miami. Yep. But it's that Week 17 game that they should be worried about. I have the Lions beating the Cowboys.
Yeah, I've got them dropping 4 straight because, I have them losing to Buffalo, losing to Miami. Yeah, Detroit's always gotten them kneecaps whenever they play Dallas or something. Especially like with Detroit especially if like Detroit hasn't had a good record, but then when they play Dallas, somehow they always beat them. Yeah. And then finally, just like last season, they'll go to DC and choke against the Commanders. Now, especially if Sam Howell will be their quarterback.
I don't think it really matters. Really? Trey Lance? He's still with the Niners? Damn, I thought he was dead.
Yeah. Although they might be trying to ship him depending on how the season goes.
You know what? I can't. No. Trey Lance, just retire. Just retire, Trey Lance. All the hype. No. I will deal with the NFC West next week.
That's like Trey Lance might as well. Yeah, that's fact. You know what? If the 49ers need a Trey on their team, they might as well get Trey Songz or something like that. I don't know.
Got me up all night.
We went there, folks. We went there.
You did it.
Let's go Big Blue now. Giants. Yeah, their schedule goes a little something like this: hosting the Cowboys on a Sunday nighter. Then they go to they're spending a lot of time out on the West Coast because they will have game against the Cardinals, then a Thursday nighter in San Francisco. Then they'll come back home to play a Monday night game against the Seahawks. Then they'll go to Miami and Buffalo. And again, remember that Buffalo game's a Sunday nighter. Then they'll come back home to play the Commanders and Jets. Then they'll go out to Vegas to play the Raiders, out to Dallas to play the Cowboys, out to DC to play the Commanders. Then they'll come back home to play the Patriots before they have their bye week in week 13. Then they will have a Monday night game hosting the Packers. Then they'll go to New Orleans. Spend Christmas in Philly. Then they'll come back home to play the Rams and the Eagles to finish off the season.
I got them going 2-3 at least to start the season. I feel like they'll lose the first game to Dallas, but they'll win the second. I feel like they will beat Arizona. I think Arizona's the softest team to basically in the entire NFC. So let's just get that clear. San Francisco, they'll lose to. Seattle, they'll beat. Miami, they'll lose to. And you know what? Just for a sake of argument, I'll throw Buffalo in that. So I will say they're going to be 2-4 heading up into that matchup with Washington.
All right. I'll start it off. I gave them to. I actually gave them the first 2. They'll lose to Cisco. Turn around, beat Seattle. And then, I got them losing both. So I'll give them 3-3. Start off, then Commanders win, Jets win. Excuse me. Raiders, Cowboys both losses to come back, beat the Commanders, and the Patriots going into bye week.
Okay, so let's see. I got losing to the Jets, losing to the Gigolo Grinders, beating Dallas, losing to Washington, then beating New England and Green Bay before losing to New Orleans and the Eagles.
Yep. And I'm also having them beating Green Bay and New Orleans, having them lose to the Eagles. Let's see. Rams game may be a tricky one because that's like they should have lost that one, but who knows? And
Now with Brian Daboll, I think Brian Daboll will literally he'll at least do enough to get this team in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got almost confidence in them for that. And this is actually a tougher team. Daniel Jones has actually improved at quarterback than he was when he had Eli Manning teaching him. No comment.
Yeah, that's like the one last time the Giants did win in San Francisco was when they had Eli because that one dude muffed him a couple punts or whatever.
Yeah.
But like I said, that was like a lifetime ago. Yeah. Lord, now I gotta go to the Commanders. Yeah. By the way, glad that Eric Bieniemy got the at least coach for one game, so can at least see somewhat what he could do. All right. Commanders, your schedule goes like this. You are hosting the Cardinals to start. Then you go to Denver. Then you host the Bills. Go to Philly to play the Eagles. Then you have a Thursday night hosting the Bears. You go to Atlanta. Go to New York to play the Giants. Come back home to play the Eagles. Then you go to Foxborough to play the Patriots. Go to Seattle. Then you're home against the Giants. Then spend Thanksgiving in Dallas. Then you come back home to play the Dolphins. You got a bye week in week 14. Then go to LA to play the Rams. Go to New York to play the Jets. Then you finish off at home against the Niners and the Cowboys.
I'm sorry, Washington, but in honor of the departure of your owner, I found something for you.
Oh, no.
Yeah. 40 ounces of malt liquor make me want to taste something. Say roll around, sitting on doves. Can't lie, I was high on shrubs. Cooling in my Escalade. Man, I'm paid, I got it made. Take me to your special place. Close your eyes, show me your face. I'm gonna piss on it. Others wanna love, I don't even want none of the above. I want to piss on you. Yes, I do. I'll piss on you. I'll pee on you.
Can y'all tell me when I'm telling lies? Bye, Daniel, choke artist, slack nut, joke ass Snyder. You deserve what you got. I'm surprised they didn't sit here and just launch you out the door, just for the sake of argument. Just because I am that person, and well, I like being that person. I'm surprised that Dan Snyder didn't get tossed out kind of like this.
Hey, let's see if you were thinking the same thing. Yeah.
Would someone turn it up for me, please?
Jazz, crank it up for me.
Oh, yes, listen now. Listen to the violins. Beautiful. Oh. The oboes will be coming next.
You're welcome, America. Yes, I guess people must have thought I was kidding when I said I was going to go ham. Yes, I'm going to go ham on this one because, quite frankly, it is the East.
Yeah, it's Daniel Snyder, or was Daniel Snyder. Thank you, Josh Harris, for stepping in.
Yes, he had lovely parting gifts there. Yes, he had $3 million in lovely parting gifts. Too bad he won't ever own another damn football team. Now, if they could just do this to Jerry Jones, I think I'll probably feel a lot better about the NFL. Just a little bit. But Washington. Oh, Eric Bieniemy, you're going to be missed in KC. And here's to hoping that it's not the end, the death, the fall of free real estate. But I wish you nothing but the best in Washington. Only so much so, in fact, that apparently Washington actually sat here and got mad. They actually complained to their coach. They pulled a Karen and spoke to the manager. Because apparently Bieniemy went a little too hard on him. He went a little too soft on him. He was too mean. Are you kidding me? This is the NFL. And in the NFL, you go big or you stay your butt at home. That is the rule by any means necessary. And Bieniemy, flat out, is going to be the guy. If the Commanders are going to do anything this season, he's going to be the reason for it. However, there's still Washington. And Don Juan, I apologize, but there's a certain name that's about to be, certain team that's going to be brought into this conversation. You were having a holiday with them last week. I got them going at least in the first 5. I have them going 2-5, wins against Arizona, with 3 straight losses to Denver, Buffalo, and Philly, with the win over Chicago and Atlanta.
We need the over under on that one for Justin.
For Justin Fields. Which one are we going for with this one? Are we going number of picks, number of sacks, number of
yards,
run around,
yards, whatever? But yeah,
run around like a Catholic schoolgirl. Which one works better for us?
Yeah, how will Justin Fields do against the Commanders in DC? Yeah. Yeah.
You still thinking about it?
Yeah, well,
I agree.
So you gotta think of it.
Enemy will be the next one. He will be the next head coach.
Yeah, I definitely, especially like I saw the job that he did in preseason matchup again. Let's see. While Don wants to giving us our magic number here. Yeah, don't beat the Cardinals, lose to the Cardinals. Yeah, that's like I have him start that. Have them start the same way you do. Yeah, it's gonna be a 2-3 start. Yeah, of course they'll beat the Cardinals and the Bears. Then, yeah, Falcons. Yeah. Oh wait a minute. Remember, Taylor Heineke on the field.
I guess it depends on which one Rivera's going to go with. Rivera's always been one of those guys. He's always been that coach. He's always been that guy who's kind of basically stepped into the plate when it's necessary. So my biggest thing is going to be for Rivera.
Yep.
Show up, show out, but put the right people in. Give me Taylor Heineke because I trust him a lot more than I trust pretty much most of the guys that's on this team. If you're going to cry and whine, that right there, in the words of Joe, consequences. And that's exactly what you are going to get there, bud. You cannot sit here and say that you don't like the fact that your OC is actually expecting better out of you, and you want to cry about it. Get out of here with this mess.
Yeah.
But
yeah, Fields will throw for 150 and run for 100.
I have them lose to the Giants, the Eagles, the Patriots, and yes, even the flipping Seahawks. You're going to lose to Geno Smith, just based off of your mental, because this is a big damn deal. You're playing in the NFL. Most of these guys are coming from the XFL, and they're shining yow. I digress.
Yeah,
you'll beat the Giants. You'll lose to the Cowboys. You'll lose to the Dolphins. You'll lose to the Rams. You'll lose to the Jets, but you'll win your last 2.
Yeah, I think I only got them 1-1 after this one because
I have them sitting here kind of outsmarting the Cowboys because, again, it's the Cowboys.
Yeah, but other than that, yeah, Washington, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, potentially with the number 1 pick, the Washington Commanders will select. No, I'm just kidding. Him. But yeah, I do see him challenging for that number 1.
I don't know. I mean, it could be Houston. I mean, there's like we still got 200 divisions to go. We got 4 divisions to go through, so we're only at the tip of the iceberg. I can already tell you, Tampa Bay might want to start looking at getting themselves an actual quarterback. If they're expecting Baker Mayfield to actually do something other than just throw picks, that's like trusting Justin Fields to lead you to a perfect season. Not going to happen.
Yeah, but then again, I'll say this though, that even though Caleb Williams is nice, I think the NFL learned their lesson from Matt Leinart about like drafting USC quarterback at number 1. Just saying, or at least just drafting the USC quarterback in general in the first round.
I mean, at the very least, wait till the movie comes out and then draft a quarterback.
Ladies and gentlemen, we had a lot of fun with this one, and of course, just to give a little love for the man, can you believe week 1 already ended? By the way, Saints 26-24 victory over the Chiefs in the preseason, and right now, Raiders are up 7-0. For anybody who cares about what's going on in those preseason games, yeah. Which, by the way,
I almost forgot about him. I forgot about that guy, John David Booty. John, you know what? No, just because you did that. Wait, I'm gonna try to see if I can find a highlight for John David Booty. See if we can actually see here, so we can get a. Wait. Oh wait. Hey, look at that! I found one. Hang on. No. He brought JDB in this damn thing. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna take it up a notch. Please. Apparently, that guy was all about John David Booty.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
You know, I was gonna play a theme song, but I'm thinking better of it now.
Well, you know, don't worry, I'll help you out here a little bit. Let's see if this will work. Let's see if this will actually happen. If this guy's really that good, though, he's really that good, though, then explain this.
In the house tonight, Doug, so you can have a little club subbing again. Marcus Allen is sitting next to Charles Barkley. We were down there when you had Toretto a little while ago. Mike Garrett, of course, the athletic director for USC, is here. On 3rd and 9. Nice in the backfield. Booty straight back. Let's get protection. Mind made up on that play. The play before, he wasn't quite sure where he was headed on this thing. You know, left guard can't snap the ball, coach. Been there, done that.
And yeah, now since you brought Mark Sanchez in this one,
I know it. I know it.
Since you brought Sanchez into this, if it happens, with sound effects, no less. With sound effects, folks. With sound effects. That's how good that was there. I love it. Oh. I mean, come on now. Who can pass that up? It's like, it's so nice you have to say it again. Wait.
I want, just for the record, yeah. If somebody ever said that on the air, I would have been laughing.
You know what? Let's go. You know what? Let's just run that replay again. We're going to run that replay again for Mark Sanchez. We're going to find out for sure. Oh, wait. Sanchez lining up. And now, here goes against possession. Wait, was that like a booty call there? I'm kind of lost there a little bit. What the hell was that? There is your on air, just for you, buddy. We're gonna make the butt fumble thing kind of like a new portion of the intro, just so everybody knows. Yes, we are gonna be that crazy. Reese, you got anything else you want to throw in here before we get out of here?
Yeah, that's like on a personal note, we gotta wish somebody a big congratulations to one of our no filter / Bleacher brothers himself, Mr. Joe Quills, who later tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 Pacific, will be celebrating episode number 300 of the Philly Guy Speaks. So props to you, Joe. Yeah, props to you, Joe Quills. Yeah, and everybody, please check the show out if you get a chance to. It's actually awesome. And then, Mr. 300. And unlike Stan Ross, we can confirm it that Joe's 300 is confirmed. That's just another certain time. Let's see. Also, by the way, for those who are waiting for next week's preseason. Yep. Here's how all of that's going down. Of course, Thursday, the Eagles host the Browns, 7:30 Eastern on NFL Network. Actually, yeah, most of these games will be on NFL Network. Friday, Giants host the Panthers, 7 Eastern. Saturday, Lions host the Jaguars. 1 Eastern, then directly after that, Texans will host the Dolphins. Then the Colts will host the Bears. And then the Seahawks will host the Cowboys. Sunday's game, Chargers host the Saints. And then Monday, ESPN, Commanders host the Ravens. That'll be at 8 Eastern, 7 Central on ESPN. So that's all for today. So that's
Wait.
TV games for a week.
Wait.
Yep.
Joe Quills. Here you go.
Only the hard and strong may call themselves Spartans. Only the hard. Only the strong.
Joe Quills.
For the 300.
You have earned the right to call yourself a Spartan. Congrats on your 300th episode, sir. And here is the 300th more. Yep. Now, people sit here and have this crazy impression that we just come here for ourselves. Oh, no. We all are Bleacher Brothers. Guess you must have forgotten. We go ham. We go crazy. We unleash hell on a daily. It's to the point where basically sometimes even my daughter gets scared of some of the times when I get into this because she knows what's coming. She knows that sometimes Daddy will go a little ham. She knows that sometimes Daddy will want the smoke. And then there's the big moments when she comes to that realization that when I get in here, it's gold. Why? Because she literally tries to emulate this daily. That's how big this is. Folks, we have 2 divisions left. I'm sorry, 2 specific conference style divisions. We got the West coming up live and in person on next Sunday at the same bat time, same bat channel. And of course, programming notes on that Saturday. So we're doing 2 shows next week. Sunday, we start out with the AFC and NFC West. And then Saturday nights, prior to AADW's All In merry old London, we go ham on the South and try to find some solace of the South to enjoy, to be honest.
Yeah, and at least for the Jaguars and let's see who won it. Somebody, hopefully in the NFC, will prove that the South might rise again.
That's one way to put it. And, just because of the fact that we probably won't get the chance to sit here and actually talk about these infamous divisions anymore. And this is how I just love talking about them so much, because it's just fun. And because Reese loves it so damn much, I have to be that guy. So, for everybody here and everybody watching, on behalf of Rocket Reese, actually, no, wait. We're not going to close out like that. We're not going to close out like that.
Yeah.
We're going to close out like this.
A mediocre team and Big D. That's what makes this funny. How about the Cowboys? How about the Cowboys? Some way, somehow, when it counts, just wait. They will let you down. The accident, they will mess it up. Just wait. The accident, they will let you down. Just wait. The accident.
Oh, you're doing a Garoppolo impression.
Tony Romo throw the football. Know what's coming next. He will get in the way. Interception of success. Tony Romo throw the football. Are you kidding me? That's why not a catch. Really? That's funny. Big D. Easy you. This is what they do. The weed show up on cue. Accident. Something will go wrong. The accident of the big Jumbotron. Accident. I recognize it's a black cat running around that franchise. Say it with accident. They will mess it up. Just wait. The accident. They will let you down. Just wait. The accident. The accident. The accident. Waiting to happen. It will happen. How about the Cowboys?
I apologize. I apologize to all the Cowboys fans out there, including the ones in my bloodline, because I know they were all watching. I apologize. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't. I'm truly sorry. I'm truly sorry. What I meant to do was this.
A mediocre team and Big D. That's what makes this funny. How about the Cowboys? How about the Cowboys? Some way, somehow, when it counts, just wait. They will let you down. The accident, they will mess it up. Just wait. The accident, they will let you down. Just wait. The accident, waiting to happen. It will happen. I'm predicting they're gonna be irrelevant. I'm predicting an absolute embarrassment for the last decade and a half. They make me laugh. All the talent that they have is unbelievable, man. Big D, either you. This is what they do. The weed show up on cue. Accident, something will go wrong. The accident of the big Jumbotron. Accident, I recognize it's a black cat running around that franchise. Say it with accident, they will mess it up. Just wait. The accident, they will let you down. Just wait. The accident. Waiting to happen. It will happen. How about the Cowboys?
Unbelievable.
Folks, now we're officially done with the East Division. Coming up next week, we got the West. Next Sunday, we got the West. Next Saturday, we got, at least according to Don Juan, the South shall rise again. Those and much more. Don't forget to tune in to all the shows here on the No Filter Network. On behalf of Don Juan, Penguin AZ, the man of the measure, Rocket Reese.
Yo, shout out Ryan F. Yeah, by the way, his show coming up right before Joe's 300th episode. So check out Ryan at 7, then Joe at 8 tonight. Yeah. Good times, everybody. Good times.
Say bye to everybody, Abby. And also, of course, on behalf of my illustrious daddy's little monster, Abigail, this has been the Captain Ron Johnson. Folks, the Cowboy stuff is gone, and the champs are back. We'll see y'all next week for another episode of The Divisions. Good night, everybody.
Peace.
Hold it. Take it. Stop, is it, Bruce?